What's the biggest storyline for you guys going into the NBA Finals?
The biggest storyline for me is if Boston wins, will Tatum get upset with Brown winning Finals MVP? Because we just saw it in the Eastern Conference Finals. I think Jaylen Brown is going to be the biggest impact player for Boston. I think he's going to hunt out Luka and then put Luka in a position where do I just turn into an open door and let this dude go past me, or do I potentially get myself into foul trouble? When Brown is going downhill and he get that mid-range jump shot going, he's the best player on Boston. I do not care what Tatum can do with that ugly jump shot form. When Brown is going off, Boston plays better. And we saw it somewhat in the Eastern Conference Final. Tatum did lead them in all stats, but he got some garbage time minutes in game 2 to inflate those numbers. When Brown is cooking, they are that good.
Bro, that's some elite hating right there. I'm gonna just throw that in there. I'm gonna just throw that in there. But for me, I'm gonna go with the Kyrie Irving versus Boston storyline. Obviously, there's no love lost between those two sides. Kyrie told them boys that he was gonna come back. He ain't never come back. He went to Brooklyn instead. See how that worked out. Didn't work out very well for him. Celtics in the finals now. They've been pretty great for the last half decade here. So I feel like the Celtics should probably be fine with everything that transpired, but it's definitely going to be a whole bunch of boos when Dallas get to Boston, man. I can't wait for that.
Yeah, I gotta agree. I think it's the Kyrie going back to Boston storyline. I think we know what to expect in game 1. He's gonna hear a loud boo from the crowd. At the same time, being the Boston hater I am, I think they should win the series. But I would love to see Kyrie cook them, man. I don't think it's gonna happen, but that would be interesting to see it happen, to see the reaction from the crowd. And honestly, if the Celtics lose, that would be another big storyline because this team has been together for a while, obviously adding new pieces, but Tatum and Brown have a lot of pressure to finally come through. So if they lose and Kyrie's the one to do it, that would be interesting to watch how they react and what they do over the offseason.
Anything for KP going up against the Mavs and Luka?
I mean, it's interesting, but less interesting. It's like KP already said that their personalities just didn't mesh. And honestly, I feel like Porzingis is since he was in DC, like hearing him, he's not like the most interesting dude out there. So I don't really feel like there's any beef or animosity there. It just didn't work out. But I guess it's still kind of interesting nonetheless.
Yeah, they didn't let us into what was really going on there, what the issue was, enough for us to really care about that. But I guess it's interesting to see him go against his team.
Yeah, what Porzingis needs to do is stomp on that Mavericks logo. Then maybe we'll, you know what I'm saying? Then maybe we'll talk about it a little bit more.
Stomp on a horse, would you?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.